disappeared after posting 5 of the internet's unsolved mysteries. They shared one last post, then disappeared. These are the cases that still haunt the internet. Number 1. Desmond Etika Amofah. Etika. Desmond Amofah, better known as Etika, had built a massive following on YouTube and Twitch, famous for his explosive reactions to games and charismatic energy. Fans loved him for his unpredictability, his sense of humor, and his ability to bring the internet to life with every live stream. But in June 2019, something changed. On June 19th, Etika uploaded a video titled, "I'm Sorry." From the very first frame, it was different from everything he had ever done. Instead of the usual over-the-top energy, he walked the empty streets of New York City at night, visibly distressed, his camera shaky, his movements hesitant. He spoke candidly about feeling overwhelmed, his voice breaking at times, referencing his mental health struggles and the weight of public attention. The video had a raw, almost desperate intensity, a stark contrast to his usual content. That upload would be the last time the world saw him alive. In the days following, friends and family reported him missing. Investigators found his belongings abandoned on the Manhattan Bridge, raising immediate concern. Despite a frantic search, 5 days later, on June 25, 2019, Etika's body was recovered from the East River. The video spread quickly across social media. Fans dissected it frame by frame, noting his words, his expressions, and the streets he walked alone at night. It was both haunting and heart-wrenching. The final moments of a person who had brought joy and entertainment to millions, now preserved in a single video that documented the last trace of his presence in the world. Etika's disappearance became a major story not just because of his fame, but because of the stark finality of that last video. It wasn't staged or cryptic, it was real, raw, and the world could witness it unfold. For many, it remains one of the most chilling and unforgettable online disappearances in recent memory. Number 2. Amelia Rose, the hiker who vanished on her last upload. In late 2018, Amelia Rose, an avid hiker and outdoor enthusiast, set out on what she called the ultimate solo adventure in the remote mountains of Washington state. Known on Instagram and YouTube for documenting her treks, she regularly posted videos showing her exploring dense forests, crossing streams, and camping in isolated wilderness spots. Her content was immersive, raw, and thrilling, a mix of natural beauty and suspense. On November 12, 2018, Amelia uploaded her last video. It showed her approaching a narrow mountain ridge, the wind whipping across the rocks, her voice commenting on how breathtaking the view was. She mentioned in passing that she planned to explore a hidden trail nearby, an area rarely visited even by locals. That upload became the last public trace of her. Days later, she didn't check in with family or respond to messages. Search and rescue teams combed the area, scouring miles of rugged terrain, but found no sign of Amelia. Her camera and gear were missing. There was no evidence of what happened to her after that final video. Even her online accounts went quiet, leaving only that last post as a record of her presence. Authorities speculated she may have slipped, fallen, or gotten lost in the wilderness, but without concrete evidence, the case remains unsolved. Online communities poured over the video, trying to piece together clues from the terrain, her direction, and the landmarks in the clip, but nothing definitive emerged. Amelia's disappearance illustrates the danger of venturing into isolation, even for someone experienced and prepared. Her last video remains haunting, a frozen moment of adventure abruptly cut short, leaving viewers and loved ones with a lingering sense of uncertainty and the question, what really happened on that hidden trail? Number 3. Marian Izaguirre Pineda, the clown makeup video and a vanishing act. In late August 2025, 23-year-old Mexican influencer Marian Izaguirre Pineda, known online as Marian Izaguirre, and followed by over 4 million fans on TikTok, posted what would become her last public upload. The video is short. Marianne wears clown-style makeup, Stark white face, red lips, exaggerated blue diamond shapes around her eyes. She lip-syncs a melancholic Spanish song, Jeanette's ¿Por qué te vas?, about departure and loss. In the caption, she wrote, Todas las promesas de mi amor se irán contigo, porque te vas. All the promises of my love will go with you. Why are you leaving? Just days later, on September 1st, 2025, Marian was last seen in Uripan, Michoacán, Mexico. Police records show she was seen around 6 p.m. driving a red Kia Rio in the city. Within hours of that sighting, her family reported her missing and the local authorities issued an alerta alba, a high alert system for missing persons in Michoacán. On September 6th, police located Marian in a hotel room in Morelia, reportedly in critical condition. Her car was parked outside the hotel and she was taken by paramedics to a nearby hospital. She was later declared brain dead and died on September 12th from complications of poor health, though the full circumstances remain under investigation. The last video she filmed now stands as a haunting timestamp. A glittered face, a sad lip sync, millions watching, and then no more uploads. Her social media profiles went quiet. Her followers left comments full of confusion and concern. We'll find you. Please come back safe. Marian's disappearance and final upload pose a chilling sequence of events. The built-up performance, the cryptic message, the vanishing. The investigation is ongoing, and many questions still linger about what happened in those days between the video and the discovery at the hotel. Number 4. Qiushi, the citizen journalist who posted the truth, then disappeared. In early 2020, when the world was just starting to realize the magnitude of the pandemic, Qiushi, a former lawyer turned citizen journalist, headed into the epicenter of Wuhan. He wasn't doing fluff content. He grabbed his camera, hit record, and started uploading raw, unfiltered footage. Hospital corridors overflowing, bodies being moved out, medical staff stretched thin. You and I might scroll past a clip like that, but he posted it. On February 6, 2020, Chen dropped what became his final video. He's walking the streets of Wuhan, the camera shaking, the tone real. He says, I'm going to the site now. The fear in his voice obvious. He ends the upload. The next thing, nothing. No follow-up, no outro, no see you tomorrow. His social feed freezes. For you watching this, imagine that exactly. Someone you could have clicked subscribe on, someone you could have watched tomorrow, gone. Silence. What happened? According to open sources, officials took him in. He was reported missing by the Committee to Protect Journalists. Detained, quarantined, silenced. There are claims of forced disappearance. The details remain hazy. Here's the chilling part. That last video becomes his final digital footprint. The upload sits there for anyone to see, but the person behind it disappeared. Number 5. 𝐾𝐨𝐬𝐵𝐵, the explorer who never came back. Our final story takes us out into the Nevada desert, and it's the one that still haunts the YouTube mystery community to this day. In 2014, 47-year-old hiker and adventurer 𝐾𝐨𝐴𝐬𝐵𝐵, known on YouTube as 𝐶𝐁𝐵𝐵𝐾, posted a video describing a strange cave he discovered near Nellis Air Force Base. He said the entrance was shaped like an M, and that when he got close to it, he felt his whole body vibrate, like a deep humming inside his chest. Naturally, the internet lost it. The comments flooded in, go back, film it this time, find the M cave. So Kenny did. He uploaded another video, his last, setting out on November 10th, 2014 to find the cave again. He never came back. His girlfriend reported him missing days later. A search party found his phone near an abandoned mine shaft, but no Kenny, no cave, no answers. What happened to him? Some think he fell into a shaft and was never found. Others say the M cave was a hallucination from exhaustion or dehydration. Then, of course, there are the conspiracy corners of YouTube, the ones who claimed he stumbled across a hidden military site or something the government didn't want seen. But here's the part that hits hardest. Kenny wasn't just a random hiker. He was a dreamer, someone chasing curiosity, connection, adventure. And his last upload wasn't a scream for attention. It was excitement. He wasn't running from something. He was running toward it. And now, his channel stands frozen in time. His last post, his last smile, his last let's go. That's 5 disappearances, each traced back to one final upload. Which story got under your skin? Comment below, and make sure you're subscribed for the next one.